Hi and welcome to christinescrafts.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make some lovely little Christmas trees from buttons. Great for hanging from your Christmas tree or anywhere else you fancy. You can see some I've made here. You can use any colours you like, any buttons you've got hanging around, or buy some specially to match your decor. So all you're going to need is the buttons, 3 little ones that represent the pot, so perhaps little brown ones, and then a set of buttons getting smaller and smaller and smaller so that you can get that special Christmas tree shape. You're going to need some thread and a needle and just scissors to cut your thread. I'm using a blue thread to go with my blue buttons, but you could use a contrasting thread if you like. I'm using embroidery silks because they're a nice thread to use. They make a nice loop at the top to hang it on your tree. So it really is the best option. So to start with, get yourself a nice long thread. It's going to go all the way through your tree twice and form the loop. And thread up your needle. Now you'll notice I've laid all the buttons out in order so that there's no confusion and I don't get them on and then realise I've done something silly. So that's what I recommend. Just lay them out, get your thread, and then start at the top of your tree, the smallest button, and poke your needle through and get that button onto your yarn. Next one down, third one down, poke through, and just keep going, adding the buttons to your yarn one after the other. Now if you've got a button with 4 holes in it, I recommend doing the diagonally opposite holes so that they sit nicely on your thread and will line up nicely with the other ones that may only have 2 holes in them. So you'll see I'm getting to the bottom of the tree bit now. Oh, a bit stuck on that one. It's going through. If you have any trouble, it probably just means you need to use a narrower needle. And then the 3 for the pot to go on the bottom. Once you get to the bottom, you're going to turn round and go back the other way. So pull them on, see what it looks like, make sure you're happy with it. If you don't think it's quite the right shape, not quite the right length, not quite the right colours, you can simply slide them all off and start again. But assuming you like it, you're going to get your needle and you're going to go back up through all the buttons in the opposite direction. So again, if you've got 4 holes on the bottom, go up through one that's diagonally opposite and just work your way through so that you're going to end up with the end of the yarn at the top of your tree. See if I have trouble with this tight one on the way back. A little bit, not too bad. Keep working your way through. And then when you get right to the top, go through those last couple of buttons and then you're going to pull the thread through but keep hold of the other end. You don't want your yarn to disappear through. So you need to be holding both ends, all right? So pull that through, hold both ends, pull it tight. You can take your needle off now, make it a little bit safer. You'll see I didn't, but I will do in a moment. Once it's tight, you're going to tie a little knot in the top to keep your tree so that it keeps that form and doesn't go wandering off up the yarn. Okay, there goes my needle. So I'm just going to do a little knot on the top just to hold it in place. Pull it tight, make sure I'm happy with it. Get that knot completed. And now I've just got to decide how long I want my loop so that I can hang it on my tree. A tree on a tree. So I'm just going to form a loop, pull the yarn through it, and that'll make me a little knot. Decide on the length, and then I'll cut off the spare thread at the top. And there you go, all finished. So I've now got my little tree that I can hang. I'll probably put mine on the Christmas tree, but you can hang them on twigs, on windows, whatever you fancy. So there it is, hanging against a piece of wood, just so you can see how it worked out. So thank you for watching, and enjoy making your Christmas button trees even. Please remember to subscribe to christiancrafts.com, give me a thumbs up below, and leave me any comments and let me know how you get on, or what you think of these trees and whether you're likely to make any. Thanks for watching.